I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal for how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While other sweater style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the result. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who be caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena on. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcasted like hey ya.
You party people in the place to be. What's good? It's number one Chief Rock Knicks Universe, your main man, Uncle Freezy. And welcome to the premiere Knicks in the Nighttime show. Let me adjust this camera just a little bit. Bim. Or let me go back to the other one. Bim. There we go. Salute everybody. The original DSJ is in the building. Daniel Barry Sports Highlights is in the building. Salute to Andios. Salute to everybody watching us on YouTube and on X. Salute everybody. Man, I'm glad y'all are here rocking with me. Just have a major update for all the Lawrence Tears family. Tomorrow night at 11, we are doing a major crossover type event, featuring Eat, Sleep, Sixers, the homies, they family to us. We're doing a major crossover type event with them. My guy, let me see, I'm working on something. So my guy BG gonna be coming through, hanging out with us, talking NBA offseason moves and how the Knicks and the Sixers and other teams will be impacted. I expect y'all to be there to come support your man. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun, y'all. It's gonna be really fun. Tonight I don't have a specific topic. I do feel like though I did need to come through and hang out and rock the spot, so to speak. So I'm gonna open up the floor for whatever type of questions and things that you guys might have, whatever it is that y'all want to talk about. No, that's gonna be fun. I was actually gonna come on a little bit earlier, but you know how things are. You know how things are, man. I was going to come on a little bit earlier and whatever. DSJ says, welcome to the Knicks at Night, where we trade for lovable losers. Anybody else wants to trade for Levine? Yeah. Welcome to the Knicks at Night podcast, where we give every backup center we sign the bag. Every backup center we sign that plays starters minutes, we want to give them the bag. Well, welcome to the Nerlens Noel at Night podcast, where every backup center that we get that comes here and plays like a backup center, we want to give them a lifetime contract, no paperwork. Yeah, man. Salute. So, yo, is it true Brooklyn ain't trading Macau? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Brooklyn's not trading Macau Bridges. I honestly think that's a Brooklyn problem. I think that's a Brooklyn problem. I think they're stuck in the middle. I think they're stuck in that place where no one wants to be. I honestly, this is me honestly and frankly speaking to you, right? I think RJ Barrett and Mikal Bridges are in that same value range. And that sounds wild, right? That sounds wild, right? Look at RJ Barrett's numbers in Toronto. Look at RJ Barrett's numbers away from a restrictive offense. Look at RJ Barrett's numbers when he's given the same opportunity as Mikal Bridges. Matter of fact, I think I can pull them up. I can pull up RJ Barrett's numbers with Toronto. Just for those that think we should trade Julius Randle and 5 first round picks from Mikal Bridges. I'm going to show you RJ Barrett's numbers. And mind you, I'm not saying trade for RJ Barrett, right? I'm not saying trade for RJ Barrett. That's not what I'm saying. What I mean is I don't understand. I don't know what Mikal Bridges' value is. I don't understand what his value is, right? I'm gonna put RJ's numbers on the screen in 3, 2, 1. King Imbert is in the building. Miguel P. Salute. So look at RJ Barrett's numbers in 32 games with the Raptors. RJ Barrett shot 55.3% from the floor, 39.2% from three, 62.9% from the free throw line. His rebounds were up. His assists were up. Oh, I'm sorry. His rebounds were up. His assists were up. DSJ says trade Randall and 5 picks for Evan Mobley. So what he doesn't make 1/4 of Randall's salary. Do it anyway. Hey, well, why? Ooh. You're gonna have to pay him though. You're gonna have to pay Evan Mobley this summer. And he is gonna make Randall's money or more. They're gonna give him the max. Evan Mobley's slow but steady development is the reason why I think JB Bickerstaff got fired. If we're looking at RJ Barrett's numbers, outside of Tom Thibodeau's offensive system, RJ Barrett averaged 21.8 points per game on 15.4 shots. Right? RJ Barrett shot 55.3% from the floor, 39.2% from three. RJ Barrett's 3-point percentage and Dante DiVincenzo's 3-point percentage are about the same. I think it's less than one percentage point difference, I think. Or about 1 percentage point difference. And for that reason, for numbers like this is the reason why I say any Mikal Bridges talk, I think we have to kind of be wary of Mikal Bridges conversations. I'm going to pull up Mikal Bridges stats, not because I dislike Mikal Bridges. I just want to speak to the value part of it. Just the value part of it. Mikal Bridges played 82 games, and he shot 43.6% from the floor. He shot 37.2% from three, 81.4% from the free throw line, and averaged 19.6 points per game. Dripmore is in the building, the official barber of everything in Knicks universe. Allah Wise is in the building. King Imbert is in the building. So he averaged 19, almost, let's say 20. So he averaged 20 points a game on 44 and 37% from three. Right? Is that impressive? Did that impress y'all? Are you impressed by that? 20 points a game on 44% from the floor, 37% from three. Let's see what Mikal Bridges' defensive rating is. Mikal Bridges' defensive rating this past season is 117.9. Am I trading 5 first-round picks for a defender whose defensive rating is 117.9? He shot 43.6% from the floor, 37% from three for 19.6 points per game, and I'm trading Randall and 4 first-round picks for that. Kerry Cox is in the building. And I want to show you. So that website that I was on just now was ESPN.com. And the website I'm about to show you is StatMuse. There it is. A defensive stopper whose defensive rating is terrible. Salute to everyone on X. Salute to everybody on Twitter Hey man, y'all hit the like button, subscribe, follow us on X for things for breakdowns like this. I'm not mad at Mikal Bridges, y'all. I think Mikal Bridges is a great young player. My issue is the price tag. Are we really gonna pay? Are we really gonna give Brooklyn Julius Randle and 4 first-round picks for a defensive stopper that's not really a defensive stopper and a primary scorer that's not really a primary scorer? And if he comes here to play a lesser role, why will we trade all that stuff for a guy that's going to be a role player? Why? I mean, I don't get it. Again, the website that I used is StatMuse. Just pulling up some. Just want to ensure that the conversation that we have is one with the facts in it. The Ball Don't Lie said they should give us 5 picks in Bridges for Julius. You know, honestly, we're at that difficult time of the offseason where a lot of times the hype that surrounds a player moves faster than the actual data does. The data says Mikal Bridges is a pretty good player, but the data also says giving up a all NBA player and 4 first-round picks is a non-starter. It shouldn't even be a conversation. That shouldn't even be a conversation, you know. Did anybody see the Boston Celtics defeat the Dallas Mavericks? Did anybody watch that? The Boston Celtics had 7 players. The Boston Celtics had 7 players that attempted 4 or more three-pointers. The Boston Celtics legit had 2 centers that took 4 or more three-pointers. Miguel P says 1, multiple picks and bogeys expiring and non-guaranteed contracts should be enough to make the Bridges trade. 2, the trade would have synergistic value. Okay. How many is multiple though? Like how many are you talking about when you say multiple? Just just so that I can be fair, because I don't want to be unfair. I don't want to be unfair to the Mikal Bridges thing. Is multiple like three firsts, you're giving up 2 of your own and 1 of another team's pick, or is it like 3 or 4 unprotected Knicks picks, or is it like 2 firsts and like 4 or 5 seconds? Because I understand where you're going with it. Because if you get Mikal Bridges, right? If you get Mikal Bridges, you're not really worried about the draft picks anyway, right? My thinking is based on what you said, based on what you're saying. I think once the Knicks get Mikal Bridges, they're not worried about the draft anywhere. They're locked in with a core. Okay. Ernesto is in the building. Ernesto says Deuce Boyan 5 firsts, which includes 2 from this draft, and 3 seconds for Mikal Bridges. I was trying to hold it, right? But Ernesto, I was trying to hold it, right? I was trying to hold it, but here, I just talked to Dre about this tonight. No lie. I think in 2 years, Ryan Dunn will be better than Mikal Bridges. 2. In two seasons. In 2 seasons. In my opinion, in 2 seasons, the Ryan Dunn kid will be better than Mikal Bridges. And you could just draft him at 24. And I know that sounds wild, right? That sounds wild. But they said the same thing about Mikal. In 2 seasons, like legit 2 years from today, Ryan Dunn will be a better player than Mikal Bridges. In my mind, if you're looking for about 18 points a game, right above average to above average 3, Ryan Dunn's defense take the cake. Ryan Dunn's defense is excuse me, I told Todd Barbie earlier tonight that I almost said that Ryan Dunn's defense is better than OG Anunoby's defense right now. I almost said Ryan Dunn's defense is better than OG Anunoby right now. Almost. And Ernesto says, hey, Dunn will never have a better. Hey, how? Why not? Can you explain that one to me? Why won't he? And this is just us in here. We're just conversating. No ill will. We ain't taking. I'm not taking shots at whatever. I'm just asking for us to elaborate on our thoughts. Okay, there we go. Let me see here. Okay. I'm trying to add something here. I want to find the Ryan Dunn stuff. All right. So Knicks should go after DeJounte Murray. Murray makes too much money. Nah, he make like 26, bro. Murray makes 21 plus. No, he makes about 26. He reminds me of a young Kawhi. Mr. Realistic. There you go. He reminds me of young Kawhi when he got drafted. He didn't have offensive game neither. That's exactly who I compared him to earlier. And Undio says we should go get Laurie Marketing and keep Randall. Oh my God, the spacing would make us unstoppable. Could you imagine Juju Brunson with everyone spaced out? Bim. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna try. I'm trusting that the front office is gonna make the right move. I would love to get Khalil Ware and Ryan Dunn. My only thing with Khalil Ware is with all that talent, he doesn't have the aggression around the rim that I like. He doesn't have that aggression around. He doesn't have that aggression like Yves Missi has around the rim. But is he skilled? Absolutely. I think Khalil Ware is more skilled and more physically gifted than Derek Lively, except Derek Lively is a more confident player right now than Khalil Ware. If they had both come out in the draft last year, I think Khalil Ware goes probably 3 or 4 spots behind Derek Lively. And Bricks Nation says Kawhi took longer to display his offensive skills because he was like the 4th option in his first 4 years. Right. Hey, now you see why I'm leaning towards Ryan Dunn. Kawhi Leonard's development is the blueprint. Because Kawhi Leonard couldn't shoot either. Kawhi Leonard had 0 handle. They just told Kawhi Leonard to go out there and guard. And he did that, and he developed. What was the trade, everybody? I didn't see the trade. Oh, the trade is hit him up is in the building. Salute, hit him up. Says give Atlanta 2 firsts, Burks, Deuce, and Boyan. I'm not sure what Atlanta is doing. I'm not sure what Atlanta is doing, but what I am sure of is they are going to be active. Now, how active, I'm not sure. How active they're going to be, I'm not sure how active they're going to be, but I have a feeling. I'm like the Black Eyed Peas. I got a feeling. I have a feeling they're going to be very, very active. Something's going to happen in Atlanta. Something is going to happen in Atlanta. We don't know what yet, but got a feeling something is going to happen in the A. Something's going to happen in Atlanta. We don't know what. I don't know how to anticipate what's going to happen. But what I will tell you is that instead of guessing, what I'm going to do is have my man Demand from We Talk Hawks TV on tomorrow night. So we'll have Demand from We Talk Hawks TV on tomorrow night. And we'll just ask him, like, yo, what's it gonna take for us to get DeJounte Murray? We'll ask a Atlanta Hawks expert what it would take to get DeJounte Murray. Tomorrow night is going to be interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be very, very, very interesting, everybody. We're going to have my man BG from Eat Sleep Sixers. Demond from We Talk Hawks TV will be on, and we are gonna keep it a stack. Y'all know I'm not afraid. Y'all know I'm not afraid to ask questions, man. Y'all know that's my bag right there. That I'm in my element when I'm doing that. Asking the right questions. And Bricks Nation says the rumors are the Hawks prefer to trade Trey versus Murray. How does that affect us, though? Y'all, so how does that affect us? Is there someone, if Trey Young is traded somewhere, it won't be here, right? It won't be to the Knicks, right? But if he's traded, how does that impact us? Could y'all see a Mikal Bridges for Trey Young trade? Ah. All right, so I'm trying to hook something up here. Okay, there we go. All right. Rel is in the building. Salute. Salute my guy, Rel. Bro, I'm so envious of y'all right now. Rel, I ain't even gonna lie. I know y'all lost tonight, right? Y'all lost. Y'all got blown out on the best team in the NBA's home floor in the NBA Finals. So what? Things happen. There are 28 other teams that would legit switch places with y'all right now. So just because y'all lost game one, that don't really mean nothing. They got to win 3 more. So salute to y'all. Salute to We Talk Mavs. My guy Rel. Miguel P says, Nets want to pair Bridges with a star like Young. We gotta wait for them. Hey man, they may, but they also have Cam Thomas, bro. Cam Thomas is a player. And Ernesto says, I think the Nets should relocate to Vegas and change their name to the Bets. Right. I think they should relocate to St. Louis. Yo, hey, I think Brooklyn should relocate to Austin, Texas, and change their name to like the Commandos or something. Man, get them out of here, bro. Kerry Cox says, the Knicks receive Mikal Bridges, Brooklyn Nets receive Deuce Mitch, number 24, Milwaukee 25, top 4 protected in the 2025. I'm still not doing it. I'm still not doing it. Cox, I'm still not doing it, bro. Andio says, nobody kill me for this one, but could coach get the best out of Ben Simmons? I don't really know what his contract is looking like, but I'm pretty sure it's messed up. Just asking. I don't know. And Rel says we lost all of our game ones except last series. Yeah, and yo, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, Boston is right at the Boston just kicked in the door for their dynasty. Right? Boston's dynasty starts right now. Now, am I saying they're going to beat the Mavericks? No. What I'm saying is expect Boston to be in this place or similar for at least the next 5 years. I expect Boston to legit win 300 games the next 5 seasons. Right? That's how good Boston is right now. Boston legit Tatum and Brown are at that point where, you know how when you're young, you come in the league and you're operating on all athleticism and experience, where both of them are at that age where they're operating off experience and athleticism and skill. They're at that age. They're at that age where everything is coming together, is basically what people normally say is they're at the age where the game is slowing down. Right? That's where they're at. Luka's at that spot right now. Right? If Luka had somebody his age, right? Like if Luka had somebody his age at that same spot, I would say the same thing about Dallas. Like Tatum and Brown have already gone through all the young player struggles. All the young player struggles are out the window. All the I want to be an all-star, I want to be all NBA. None of that stuff matter right now to them. It matters, but in terms of the pecking order, they don't care. Tatum and Brown are at that age where now winning championships is more important than accolades. And the fortunate thing for Boston is they have two guys around the same age for a thirsty franchise. And that's what Boston is. Boston is championship or bust, right? Boston is championship or bust, right? So a championship or bust franchise has two players entering their prime together, playing two separate positions that can play together for the next 5 seasons. And they'll probably ride Derek White for 3 more seasons. They'll probably ride Porzingis for 2 more seasons. They'll ride Horford for 1 more season. They'll ride Jrue Holiday for 2 more seasons, and then start rotating those guys out. But you know who won't rotate out? Tatum and Brown. Tatum and Brown. So if you're Dallas and you lost game 1, so what? You have to beat Boston 4 times anyway. It don't matter if you beat them 4 in a row or 4 out of 7. If you're Dallas, you lost game 1, you had to win 4 anyway. So it don't matter whether they win 1, you win 2, they win 1, you win 2. It don't matter. As long as you win 4 before they win 4, that's all that matters. Now, how does that relate to the Knicks? How does that relate to the Knicks? If you're the Knicks, right? If you're the Knicks and you just saw Cox, listen, man. Kerry Cox, hear me out, bro. What you saw tonight is the evolution of NBA basketball, bro. I'm not saying that they're blazing a trail. What I'm saying is the trail was already blazed, but as opposed to Boston blazing a new trail, they're taking that trail and they're great at it, bro. What you saw tonight was 7 Boston Celtics take 4 or more 3-point shots. Right? What you saw tonight was Boston put Dallas Mavericks players in jeopardy. They had Mavericks players thinking, and for this in this part of the conference, and I know y'all don't like when I get basketball-y, right? I know y'all don't like when I get basketball-y. I know it's about entertainment and all that stuff, right? I know y'all like when it's not just about basketball, but entertainment too. I get it. Right? But you saw Boston run plays that drug Dallas's big men into deep water and made them make decisions. Do I smother the dribble handoff? Right? On this screen, do I hedge hard on his screen and force him to the perimeter with the risk of getting beat back door? Or do I drop off of the screen allow Porzingis to square up and potentially shoot the three. So what you saw tonight was a masterclass on how if you give a great young or a great NBA coach 9 or so days to prepare, this is what you get. Right? If you're Jason Kidd, you got out coached tonight, bro. You got out coached tonight. So what happens? You're in the NBA Finals and you got out coached in game 1. Here's the key: you can't let it happen again. Dallas Mavericks defenders, I'm not saying they didn't play hard, but during the course of sets, you saw Dallas defenders get put in jeopardy. Where do I go? What do I do? What do I do right here? What do I do right? Because they hadn't seen these sets before. It happens. Shit, it could have happened to Tom Thibodeau, and you know he's the most prepared coach in the league. They got shown parts of old stuff and parts of new stuff. And when a team hasn't played together for a year or 2 or 3 years, the continuity is not there. Right? And listen, let me restate that. The experience of, continuity might be the word. I don't think you need continuity to win a championship. I do think you need continuity at times in order to weather the storm. Because Dallas built this team on the fly, and here they are. The Knicks built this team on the fly, and they got to the second round. I don't believe you need continuity. I think you need talent. But you have to sprinkle in some continuity in there. You have to sprinkle in some continuity. Like for instance, I think them having PJ Washington over Grant Williams is one of the moves that help get them over the hump. Right? But this is what I'm saying. But how does that affect the Knicks, right? How does that impact the Knicks? It impacts the Knicks, one, that if you're still pounding the table for Isaiah Hartenstein, if you're still telling, after you watched what the Celtics big men did to the Dallas big men, and you're still saying we still need to sign Hartenstein, we need to give Hartenstein $17 million, I think we're bugging. I think we're bugging completely out. I think we're bugging completely out. When you saw Derek Lively tonight, he didn't have his best game, but you see flashes. You know that man is a core piece. Derek Lively is a core piece to Dallas. And when you saw Kristaps Porzingis drag or attempt to drag Dallas's big men to the perimeter, and Dallas's 4-man could not be the guy at the rim, that's the wave. That's it. That's the wave right there. Make power forwards be power forwards. If your power forward can't be a power forward, bro, if your power forward is just a wing and your normal center is out on the perimeter, you're in trouble, man. Right? Think about a scenario. Think about this, right? Think about the Knicks versus San Antonio overtime game. Think about the San Antonio Spurs versus Knicks overtime game, right? Think about when Mitchell Robinson, think about when Hartenstein was getting cooked by Wemby. Hartenstein, and I'm not, this is not a referendum on Hartenstein. It happens. Sometimes Mitch is going to get cooked. Sometimes Hartenstein's going to get cooked. So everybody's going to get cooked in the NBA. Guys in this league are good, right? Guys in this league are good, right? So when I say Hartenstein got cooked, I'm not bashing Hartenstein because there's times Mitch got cooked too, right? So just it is what it is. Just hit me out on it. When Wemby was cooking Hartenstein in the post, and Mitch came in the game and took that away, San Antonio dragged Wemby out to the three-point line to drag Mitch out to the three-point line, right? And when Wemby looked like he was going to shoot the three, Tibbs told Mitch to go out and smother him at the three-point line, right? You know what San Antonio did off of that action? They attacked the rim behind Mitchell Robinson, and guess who our rim protector was? Josh Hart. Josh Hart. This is the wave in the league now. You legit can't put wing players at the 4 against these teams that can shoot, especially teams that have a big man that can shoot. Teams that have a 5 that's a threat from the perimeter is the wave. Teams that have big, plotting, bruising, banging centers that can't stretch the floor are dinosaurs. For those that disagree with what I say, think about the last time you saw the Knicks play basketball and what the other team had at the 5 and what you had at the 5. And I know what we're going to say. Hey, that's not fair, Uncle Freezy. Hey, that's not fair, Uncle Freezy. Uncle Freezy, hey, we were hurt, such and such. The Pacers had on yellow. Sometimes we don't play as good in our blue uniform. It's going to be 1,000 excuses. The fact of the matter is we had to guard Miles Turner on the perimeter. And everything that was going to the rim behind Mitch was either on OG Anunoby or Josh Hart at the 4. Neither is a rim protector. Both play pretty good defense. And okay, and so if you didn't like the Miles Turner example, rewind one series prior to that when we played Philly. When Joel Embiid was out on the perimeter. Right? Think about what I'm saying. Brook Lopez in Milwaukee can shoot the 3. Miles Turner in Indiana can shoot the 3. Joel Embiid in Philadelphia can shoot the 3. Wendell Carter, Paolo Banchero in Orlando can shoot the 3. And the Knicks are saying double down on Isaiah Hartenstein because he has a push shot right in front of the free throw line. Bricks Nation says the Mavs tanked big to keep the pick, and it paid off. Yeah, they did, and they pulled off a trade though. They pulled off a draft day trade. They drafted Kason Wallace. Rel, that's how it worked, right? Y'all traded Kason Wallace to OKC for Derek Lively. I think they swapped picks or something. They did. OKC drafted Derek Lively, and Dallas drafted Kason Wallace, and then they flopped picks and money, or they did something in order to make it work for both teams. And so while it seems as if our guys just can't do it, it may be one or the other, right? It may be the fact that Tibbs just don't allow centers to shoot threes. Kerry Cox, Tibbs may not like his centers shooting threes, right? Maybe Tibbs likes his centers at the rim, right? But if you like centers at the rim, are you going to pay all around center money for centers that play at the rim? Why are you going to pay open market all around center money for dudes that are just going to operate at the rim? Why not just draft guys that play at the rim and pay them $2.5 million like Dallas did Lively? Right? It don't make sense, right? Whether Hartenstein can or can't shoot, or Tibbs won't allow him to shoot, the fact of the matter is Knicks centers are not going to stretch the floor because Tibbs values rebounding. Tibbs would rather somebody else shoot and miss and have our bigs gobble up the rebounds than have our bigs shoot and miss and have the other team out running in transition. It's just a part of it. He didn't even give Precious Achiuwa the green light. Even Precious turned down three-pointers. And knowing that your center is only there for rim protection and rebounding, why would you pay $37 million for that? Do I like Hartenstein? Yes. Do I think Tibbs is kind of shackling his game, his offensive game? Yes. I think Tibbs is shackling his offensive game. But even if that's the case, why would you pay the bag if you know Tibbs is not going to allow that man to be an all-around center? Just don't make sense in my mind. It just don't make sense. To me, it just doesn't make sense. What other questions we got? Because I know I got on the soapbox real quick. I didn't want to put anybody to sleep. I know it's like 3 o'clock in the man. It's 3 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. If you're the Knicks and you watched Boston tonight, I think you seriously have to recalibrate what your plan is. Boston looks legit. Boston looks legit, no lie. Dallas looks legit. Boston looks legit. If you're the Knicks, what do you do? What do you go from here? I honestly think the Knicks plan should be a pinch of everything. A pinch of run it back, a pinch of explore the trade market, explore it. You don't have to swipe the card if you go shopping. You can go look all day long. You don't have to swipe the card, right? Right? You don't have to be like DSJ. You don't have to be an emotional spender like DSJ, right? You can go look all day. Draft these kids, man. Go get Kelly Ware. Go get Ryan Dunn. Go get you a point guard of the future. Go get you somebody that's going to be ready in 3 years. But don't sell us on bring back Hartenstein and then maybe Deuce takes that next step and maybe we could get somebody to take Bojan's contract and maybe OG, Randall, and Mitch can stay healthy. You can't sell us on that. We need something rock solid. DSJ says, the burgundy Carl Canat jeans with the deep red burgundy Carl Canat boots, the one with the metal plate on them and the buckle across the top, and the all white Snow White hoodie. Walking in the club with DMX and walking in the club with DMX and Nas. Steady, are you ready? What's going on? However do you want it? Yo, DSJ, where's that from? That just popped in my mind, right? Steady, are you ready? DMX and Nas. Is that a video? Was that a music video? DMX and Nas walking in the club. Anybody remember that? Danny Landis is in the building. Where's that? Danny Landis, where's that from? DMX and DMX jump out the car smoking a cigarette, and him and Nas and like somebody got on like hoodies and whatever, Carl Canal boots, and the music is playing. However do you want it? However do you need it? However do you want it? I bet you DSJ know where that's from. DSJ says that's a big budget movie spent hiring actors that never acted, LOL. So that was from a movie? Wait a minute. That was a big budget movie spent hiring actors that never acted. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so if you're the Knicks right now, if you're the Knicks front office, Belly is a hook. Belly. One romp with Bumbaclot. One romp with Bumbaclot. That's right. That's right. That's right. One romp with Bumbaclot. DSJ, I'm gonna put you on the spot real quick. Take your pick. Belly or Shatters? Belly or Shatters? Belly or Shatters? I can't help it, man. I can't. Hey, man. Belly or Shatters? Let me know. Let me know what you're thinking. I just put DSJ on the spot. One romp with Bumbaclot. DSJ says Shatters. Mad Max is my favorite over the top character. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, Danny Landis says Belly. Belly. Yeah, man. Belly. Hey, man. You know. You don't know, like you don't like tuna. Well, go back to America where you can eat steak. Yo, DSJ, no lie. This lady that I work with, she this lady I work with, bro, she was like, yo, I'm gonna put you on a movie, but you better bring my DVD back tomorrow. And I was like, yo, what if I forget? She's like, you gotta go home and get it. Well, I was working in Columbia, South Carolina, and I had to drive from like the beach. So it was like it's like a 2-hour drive every day. The money was worth it though. Right? The bread was worth it. But anyway, so it's like a 2-hour drive every day, right? There and back, there and back, there and back. Right. So I get home at like 9 o'clock. I put Shatters in. I watch Shatters. And I gotta watch it twice. Right. I'm up like 1:30 in the morning watching the end of Shatters. Mind you, the alarm clock is going to go off at like 5 o'clock. Put it in for a third time, right, and fall asleep on it. I get to work the next day, right? As bro, as soon as she walk in, right? As soon as she walk in, right? I'm like, well, go back to America where you can eat steak. Yo, and we legit all day in a professional atmosphere. In a professional atmosphere, we're quoting lines from Shatters all day. Like the phone ringing here, phone ringing there, phone ring. Everybody get quiet, phone ring. You like, this is, Uncle Freezy, blah, blah, blah. So I hang up, like, go back to America where you can eat steak. Salute to Shatters and Belly. I like them both. I like them both. Yeah, man. Well, that's all I got, everybody. I'm going to get out of here. The members only show is headed your way in about 5 hours and some change. Salute to all the members. We are going to talk about, is Jalen Brunson as good as we think? That's what we're going to talk about. I'll see y'all then. Peace, everybody.